LMQ completely shaking off the first 2 losses of the series and coming out like a powerhouse to close out the series with 3 back-to-back wins. So first off, I just want to get your guys' impressions of that series as a whole.
Oh, when the 2-0 came out, they looked pretty demoralized, but they came back and, like you said, get your comfort champions, get Xiao Xiao on something that farms really well. And they did exactly that. And then they had the reverse team kill, and it was awesome to watch. The entire just back and forth, and the fact that they changed and adjusted their picks was wonderful.
Yeah, I really, really like how LMQ just doesn't give up. Like, they're losing, but even in the games they're losing, they're still trying to pick fights. So it was just always a way, like, they kind of never really got bored. It always kind of went rolling in their way.
Well, and now we're going to review who Cloud9, TSM, and LMQ will be facing off against on the international stage at the World Championship. Representing the European LCS, it's Alliance, Fnatic, and SK Gaming. From GPL, it's Taipei Assassins and AHQ. And taking the international wildcard spots are Turkey's Dark Passage and Brazil's Kaboom Esports. From Korea, it's Samsung Blue, Samsung White, and Najin White Shield. Finally, from China, where there are still 2 seats up for grabs, it's Edward Gaming. And be sure to mark your calendars for the World's Reveals show. We'll break down the 16 teams taking the international stage to compete for the Summoners Cup, as well as unveiling the 4 groups that the teams will be divided into. Tune in Monday, September 8th at 1 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Central European Time for all the info you need to navigate the road to Worlds. Now, though, let's get some final thoughts from the guys who called the game, Freak and Kobe. Freak, what did you learn today about LMQ that you didn't already know?
I just realized I didn't have my mic on. My bad. Yeah, that was horrible. I learned they have a lot more perseverance than I was maybe expecting, because they look so shattered in Game 5 against TSM, like fully on tilt. The fact that they came back from a 0-2 is good, meaning that in the sort of extended group stage we're going to see at Worlds, they're going to have a lot better shot. Even if they have a couple of rough games, they'll adapt and they'll do better the second time around.
That's got to be tough, definitely. Being a challenger team, inexperienced in the LCS, to come in, go down 2-0 to start the series, and come back for 3 wins to take it. Kobe, what kind of impact do you think a team like that can have when they move to the world stage?
Well, I definitely think one of their greatest strengths is that team fighting. As we saw again, they built a team for team fighting because they knew this series had been bloody. Back and forth battles all day long. So they brought a strong front line to assist them with this, and a lot of CC to assist them with these fights. And then they forced the fights around Dragon, and Curse kept coming into it, even though they had all of these assassins a little squishy. Yeah. And LMQ were able to pull out the win because of these decisive team fight wins.
Well, thank you guys for the perspective. Now we're going to take a look at the bracket that is very nearly filled in. Once again, LMQ defeated Team Curse to claim 3rd place, which leaves only 1 box left to fill in our summer split, which is our summer split champions. We'll see who claims the title tomorrow when Cloud9 and Team Solo Mid go head-to-head in a best of 5. In addition to being the kings of summer here in North America, the winners will take the #1 seed at Worlds, which means they avoid other regions' #1 seeds. That match takes place Championship Monday at 12 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Central European Summer Time. Then, starting on September 9th, we'll be bringing you the Summer Promotion Tournament with spots in both the North American and European LCS on the line. Tickets are still available, so click over to lolesports.com to reserve your seat in our studio audience in Los Angeles, California. That's going to do it for us today here, but we'll see you tomorrow. We'd like to once again thank Prawley for sharing his perspective with us today. Now, on behalf of all of our casters and the entire broadcast crew, thank you for watching, and good night.
Got a best of 5 series coming right between LMQ and Team Curse. More flash over towards the Dragon. Ackman now on the road with exhaust on him, but the damage is not coming through in time. Finally, there we go. Curse finds some more.
I'm in the back line. Dead.
Twitch is on the side. I got the Twitch cocoon. Twitch cocoon.
I'm going. Twitch dead.
Can we go mid? Can we go mid?
Go mid. I'll chase. I'll chase.
In the best of 5 for Worlds, Curse wins Game 1. Boy is surely going to fall, but he gets the ulti on first, and a triple kill comes in for Curse. They're going to take down Mort and Vasily as well, but Curse are 1 game away.
Can LMQ make their stand and turn this one around?
1 for 0. Nice knockup by Morin. In comes everybody. 3 kills picked up so far. This is a great fight for LMQ. Ackman tanky on the front side. I Will Dominate's going to fall. This could be the game. No Name wants in. He slows Cobb. That is 3 kills.
What a revival for LMQ, bringing it back.
The flash engage, the multi-man knock him with a shockwave hits as well. Boy dies before he can act at all. First blood to Ackerman. No Name gets out safe. Dominate cannot chase that kill down.
2-2, all tied up here. Next winner goes to Worlds. They're constantly going for team fight.
Xiao, there's a great Braum ulti, and they find their way out onto it special, and No Name joins. 1 for 0 so far. No Name going mental in this fight. Finds I Will Dominate. That is 4. The LMQ just grouped up for the damage there. There's the engage. They find Cobb. He's gonna die like right away. The turret's gone as well. Boy into the back lines, but he cannot find any damage to deal. It's 4 kills so far. It's all 5. This is gonna be LMQ. LMQ, you're headed to the World Championship.